the award gala night and exhibition, lectures and all that. So that's very shame. Okay, sir. You are welcome to Excursion Africa.
Yeah.
My doctor. In continuation of our discussion, we're making references to community-based tourism. Can you please expatiate on that?
When we say community-based tourism, we are referring to tourism, domestic tourism at the local level. Community-based tourism is a community, is a tourism of the people, by the people, and for the people. That's how I define it. Because I have a work on it. I have a written work on community. So, you see, we are talking about job creation. We are talking of poverty. These are some of the things, some of the approaches that WTO introduced to battle, to tackle tourism at the local government level. And you agree with me that even when we are talking about tourism, where are the resources located? Where are the resources located?
Within the community.
It's within the community. So tourism, domestic tourism gives the net profit, the net benefit to the community. It's a tourism with the net benefit to the community. But unfortunately, the government at both the top to the lower level is not really conscious of that. It's not really conscious of that. We are not conscious. We are not the necessary attention that it deserved, so that people will get aware of their environment. It's just a simple thing, just to make the people aware of what they have, their heritage, their traditional occupation, their festival, their ethos, their religion, their tradition. All this encompass into forming what we call the community-based tourism. It's about how we live our lives in terms of our environment, the economic life we live. Like for instance, give an example of Badagry. We trade locally, traditionally, we trade in fishing, we trade in mat weaving, that is raffia work generally, we trade in palm wine tapping, we trade in various other local pottery is also there. So these are the things. You see, when the government is, show interest, when the government takes cognizance of this and come out with necessary policy, I'm telling you, the people will be beneficiary of all this, because these things are money spinning. Our culture is money spinning. Our tradition is money. A lot of people that are looking for this, and let me tell you, your 2022 WTO report shows that 60% of people that traveled from one region to another travel to experience other people's culture. This is a big potential for Africa, a big potential for the people. But I can tell you, why the people are aware that they have all these things, the value it gives, apart from their traditional value, apart from the traditional value of this is what we do. The government should be involved to help them take it beyond just the local consumption. Take it beyond just local consumption, where they cannot develop this to attract international participation, to attract visitors from all over the world to visit their world. So, community-based tourism is a weapon.
It's a money spinner.
It's a weapon to tackle poverty.
Poverty.
At the local government level.
That's good, sir. That is a good initiative, and we are good enough to listen to one and only Dr. Msewanku, who actually been an orator and also one of the chairman of the Institute for Professional Tourism. Sir, there's a question we want to throw to you again. Looking at the dimension that the Nigeria is actually tending towards now, we are looking at both generating our domestic economy in such a way that it will add more value to Naira. Do you think tourism will do more in that direction?
Look, let me tell you something. Unless we want to deceive ourselves, this some of these developed countries, their economy is 60% relying on tourism. Take UK for example. 60% of economy of UK relies on tourism. So, what are we saying? By the time government takes cognizance of tourism development and approach it with necessary regulations and policies, I tell you, the GDP of Nigeria will increase. Is another oil. For instance, in South Africa, tourism is tagged the second gold. It's tagged the second gold. You know, gold mining is one of the
abundant in
yes.
South Africa.
So they now see tourism as the second gold in South Africa. So tourism in Nigeria can even surpass oil. I'm telling you. So, but we have to give it the right approach. We have to give it the right attitude from the top to the bottom, because we are talking of domestic, we are talking of community development and community tourism. If those are the helms of our affair are not conscious, are not really orientated towards the awareness of what tourism can do for their community, we won't go anywhere. They are also targets for orientation and reorientation, because some of them don't understand what they have within their domain. They don't understand. That is why even with the initiative of creating tourism decks in Lagos State, we still need a lot of work is still needed to be done on those at the helms of affairs. If not, we just create those decks
from the CM council managers to the chairman, executive chairman, and the vice chairman at each local government
yes.
and local development areas.
Yes.
They need to be oriented and show that the best way to generate income is through tourism. Okay, sir. Now you've been actually doing a lot at the grassroots level to the higher level internationally. We found out that you are the arrowhead for the Black in the diasporas. Can you please tell us how you are connecting that to tourism, sir?
You see,
You are a special person, sir.
Well, you are talking of diaspora tourism.
Yes, diaspora.
And what we do in Badagry, I'm sure that is where you are referring to. It's the Diaspora Festival. You see, very soon by the special grace of God, ITPM will launch diaspora training program in Lagos State. This is a niche that nobody is taking cognizance of, and probably because we don't have experts to train, to teach, to educate them in that aspect. Tourism to the diaspora is secondary. The diaspora, when we are talking of the diaspora, you see, the diaspora, the word diaspora has become an umbrella word for even those that leave their community today to maybe London, UK. They become diaspora, but that is not the diaspora. We call them the transnationals. They are transnationals. They are not really diaspora. The diaspora, when I talk, we have classical diaspora and we have the contemporary diaspora. The classical diaspora are those that exist today as consequences of the slave trade. There are communities of blacks that exist today across the globe as consequences of the transatlantic slave trade. These are the classical diaspora. So when you speak diaspora, they qualify for everything that defines diaspora. So for those people, their great-great-grandfathers have been taken away, uprooted from their primordial homeland into a foreign region, spanning 500 years now. They have offsprings, they have children, descendants, and all that. But they knew, when they grow up, they knew that where they are not at home. They are not part of that community. It's a community that they don't have a root. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So they always resonating in their mind is that their root is in Africa. So the nostalgia to reconnect, to see, okay, if Africa is our, we have to go, let us see what is happening in Africa. That is where the diaspora tourism comes. And when they come, they are going to take transportation, either by flight, either by road, either by by the waterway. Transportation is involved. When they come, when they come around, they will lodge. Is that not so?
Yes, sir.
Somebody will package their movements from one place to the other. That's the tour guide, the tour operator. They come in. So when these professionals come into play with the diaspora, it becomes tourism. The primary objective is not tourism, but to come and experience Africa, to come and reconstruct their history, to come and reconstruct their identity,
And reconnect.
With
their
their
roots.
primordial homeland. So that is the primary objective. But the tourism aspect of it comes in because of the involvement of tourism practitioners that will package
The services and the products
Oh,
that were
yes.
interested. So that's good, sir. Thank you for your time, sir, on Excursion Africa.
Thank you.
It's nice having you on Excursion Africa. God bless you. I'm your host, Rasa Kolede.
Thank you very much.
Once again, please tell us your name again.
My name is Dr. BABATUNDE Msewanku. I'm the chairman, tourism professionals of Institute of Tourism Professionals of Nigeria, Lagos chapter.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.